judge did find probable cause for an arrest of Richard Allen. He's been charged with 2 counts of murder for the murder of Abigail Williams and Liberty German. This investigation is still very ongoing. We're keeping the tip line open, the tip email open. We encourage everybody to continue to call in tips, not only about Richard Allen, but about any other person that you may have.
Long-awaited words from Carroll County Prosecutor Nicholas McClelland. This update comes today at a press conference watched by many of us here in the Hoosier State and all around the world. Good evening, I'm Terry McFadden. Today, a small bit of relief as police arrest and charge a man in connection with the 2017 murder of Abby Williams and Libby German in Delphi. Lauren Moss is anchoring our live team coverage from Delphi. She's following this family's search for justice in this case. She'll join us with a one-on-one interview with Libby German's grandfather in just a bit. But we start with senior reporter Mark Peterson with more on today's press conference. Mark?
Well, Terry, what we learned today, Richard Allen has already made his initial appearance in court. His trial date set for March 20th, being held without bond in White County, although charged in Carroll County. That switched for his protection. What we still don't know is why Allen was arrested. What did police find that led to him being charged with 2 counts of murder? Turns out records in the case have been sealed. Still, the arrest marks a major milestone, that being used to recognize the dedication of task force members assigned to the case.
I really believe that Abby and Libby would be proud of you for standing strong, even in the face of immense pressure and perpetual criticism. Some of these individuals have postponed retirement, passed on promotional opportunity, have dedicated personal time away from their families, given up nights, weekends, and holidays, all while in the pursuit of accountability for Abby and Libby.
And today's press conference attracted no fewer than 30 cameras by my count, and quite a few podcasters as well who've helped keep this case in the public ear.
All right, Mark Peterson reporting live tonight from downtown Delphi. Mark, thank you. Meanwhile, tonight, 16 News Now has a one-on-one interview with Libby's grandpa, Mike Patty. Our Lauren Moss was invited to the Patty home in Delphi and has that interview for us. Lauren, how is the family doing under these circumstances?
Yeah, Terry, the family is still processing all of this news. They got the call about it on Wednesday. It's a big day today as that arrest was finally made public, but there's still a ways to go to finally bring these families justice. Now, we stopped by Mike Patty's workshop at his home after what he called an overwhelming day for the family at the press conference. I spoke with the Pattys back on the 5-year anniversary of the girls' deaths in February, and they were confident this day would come. There are still so many questions, and I asked Mike if he was frustrated by the lack of details right now. Take a listen.
Well, obviously I want to know. I want to know more. I want to know now. But that's not how it's going to work, right? And I've come to accept that. I don't like it. I don't have to like it, but I've accepted that. And if that's what, that's the task at hand that needs to be done, then, that's what I'm going to do.
You'd rather be right. Have the right.
Absolutely, yeah. I want to make sure that we have the right person or persons or whoever and everything. I want it right. Yeah. The girls deserve that.
And coming up at 6, I asked Mike if he was shocked that a local man, someone in his own community, was arrested and is accused of doing such a horrific crime. His powerful answer to that is coming up. Terry, for now, back to you.
All right, Lauren Moss reporting live tonight from Delphi. Lauren, thank you very much. As we continue our coverage of this new development in the Delphi murders, there are still more questions than answers, and that's because the court documents, as mentioned, that would usually tell us why a suspect's been arrested have been sealed by the court. Investigative reporter Carly Luca is live now in the newsroom. And Carly, what does this mean for the case moving forward?
Well, the prosecutor said it himself. This is unusual. With the probable cause affidavit and the charging documents sealed, we're unable to learn more about Richard Allen's alleged role in the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German. These types of documents are usually public record, but under Indiana code, they can be sealed by a court decision if they find the harm caused by public disclosure would outweigh the benefits. But this doesn't mean the court documents will stay out of the public view forever.
There will be a public hearing on whether or not those records are going to remain sealed or not. There'll be public notice for that hearing so that everyone can attend, but there will be a hearing to determine whether or not they're going to stay sealed.
That hearing date has not yet been announced, but when it is, members of the general public are able to testify or submit written briefs before the court makes a decision. If the documents are not made public, they will still be unsealed at the earliest possible time after the circumstances that caused them to be sealed no longer exist. Until we can gain access to the charging documents, we're going to remain in the dark on several crucial details of this investigation, including the cause and manner of Abby and Libby's death, if the fake online profile called Anthony Schatz had any connection to the murders, and what evidence police have that may connect Richard Allen to these heartbreaking crimes. Coming up at 6, I'll share the reasons why these documents are being kept confidential for the time being. Terry?
All right. That is investigative reporter Carly Luca live in our newsroom tonight. Carly, thank you for that perspective. And stay with 16 News Now as we continue covering the arrest in the Delphi murders. We'll have much more coming up tonight at 5:30.